Annie, what are you doing, baby? Are you preparing for the cold? Google screwed me. Ugh. Google was wrong. You cannot believe everything that you see on the internet. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. We're going on an adventure. Okay, I'm tricking you a little because in reality we have too much to do to go on a real adventure. We're headed to town to get a load. We're in the farm truck. We're gonna save the plants, okay? We're gonna save my investment of fruit trees and plants because they're expensive. Because I've cared for them. And if you're going to be the best farm person that you can in an upcoming freeze, it's three I can't say it, the 3 P's: people, pets, and plants, okay? So come with me. You don't have to sweat, you don't have to lift a finger, but you do have to come along. This is my first time ever taking a truck to go get a load of something like that, and I'm gonna be brave and go do it myself. So come on, let's go. Google screwed me. Ugh. Google was wrong. You cannot believe everything that you see on the internet because it was wrong. So here I am at Lowe's instead. So my whole it's gonna be my first time getting a truckload of mulch. I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna shovel it. I'm gonna work hard today, and I'm just gonna get a few bags of mulch now instead and hope for the best because that's where we are. Anyway, Lester messaged and he's like, hey, if you see any heat lamps, go ahead and grab those too. So, dual purpose trip to Lowe's. Let's go. I can't believe it, but the garden center has flowers out and they have pansies out because pansies actually are not pansies at all when it comes to what we believe about pansies. Pansies actually are pretty cold tolerant. Now, will they survive what's coming? I don't know. Yeah, so I was not coming here to do fancy mulch projects, but they do come in multiple colors, so I guess that's great. Scott's they make brand name mulch. I just want mulch. Okay, brown's great. I would like it to not be dyed actually, because reds feels nah. Black, brown, red, there's so much. Organic. Who knew that this was such a hard... I just want mulch. I just want mulch. It's all $4. I have to do some Googling because I'm just not sure. Do I really want organic mulch? Because doesn't that come with bugs and all the things that are going to eat my stuff? It says Texas native, so, that probably is what I want. But, help. And then I turned around and look, there's cypress mulch, hardwood mulch, pine bark nuggets, pine bark mulch. Then I start to think to myself, they're literally digging up my yard out back and there's a mountain of stuff they've piled up. Could I just mulch it myself? No, Jamie, you are not buying a mulcher. Just buy a couple bags of mulch, put it around your trees and call it a day. No float feels good, right? I don't want it to float off. Why are there so many choices in the mulch department? This is insane. Too much. If you're like me and you stroll through the garden center, that's your natural entrance to Lowe's, and you see that it's all empty. It's super sad. Super duper sad. I don't identify with that. So I'll just walk down the dreaming aisle of, look at that raised bed. Looks super pretty and fun. They usually have fountains right here, but they're not out this time of year. Ooh, look, a pond. Doesn't that look super fun? My dogs would madly love that. Madly love that. All right, let's go see if there's, by chance, any heat lamps left in this store. And we're home. And I had to explain to the guy that helped me load this that I did not do this to the truck. That is not, no. He probably thinks that I only get to drive the truck that has the thing. That's not true. That's not true. I didn't do that, and just really happy to have a truck that I can do all of these things with. So we're here on Fig Row, and we're gonna try to save them. Going from the bottom up. And I'm convincing myself to do this as much as anything because it's starting to get cold, and I'm not meant for the cold anymore. Just not. Okay. Stay right there. Oh. I should have parked closer. Y'all did not just see what just happened right there. It would have been really awesome to be able to get like an actual truckload instead of bags, but this will be fine. Now, break out my handy dandy tool. Let's get going. Okay, here's Fig Row, and the tops are probably not going to live. But the more that I can protect the roots, the bigger that the tree will actually be next year. So I'll get mulch up as high as I can, and then I'll cover the tops. I know that I'm supposed to be doing winter prep, but in my winter prep, we put an extra bale of hay out here for the alpacas. And I'm capturing Annie playing King of the Mountain. Annie, what are you doing, baby? Are you preparing for the cold? Are you climbing up there? The alpacas will actually, this sounds crazy, they will shred that hay and get, excuse me. Hi, I was actually going to talk about the animals. I don't know why you won't just go inside and warm up. What? No, don't pick on Mom. Please don't pick on Mom. Annie and family will shred that hay down to a pile, and then they'll all like nestle on it like it's a little mountain. It's just Fiona. It's just Fifi. She's okay. Sweet Upsy, it's gonna be a cold week, baby. She's like, I know, Mom told me it's gonna be so fun. So much fun. I intend to get the little goat thing out of here, and I started working on this, and I'll just be honest, my ADHD is like on full-fledged today, and I have all the way till tomorrow. Tina, seriously? She's like, could you please bring me some of that kale before it gets too cold to eat it, meaning that it's gonna freeze and be gone. Yes, I will bring you kale, okay? I just wanted to show that we're taking all preparations very seriously. So I also got extra hay to put inside the Wacky Pack shack. Last time I shredded one of their hay bales. This time I actually bought extra hay to put in there, and I can refuel it every day because I got 16 entire square bales. Now, we brought in the hay that was out here that was Rita's. So they have these two, and I will shred both of those starting tomorrow. If I do it today, it's going to rain tomorrow during the day, and it's not going to roll off, even though it may not roll off of that at all. Either way, it will still have some dry parts in the middle that I can fluff up and they can use to snuggle where they want to. They know it's going to get cold. That's why they're laying down. But the ostriches will pretty much just bed down and not get up. And we've got pipes covered with some super fancy pool noodles. It's gonna be good. Trudy will probably bogart the entire loafing shed. I don't know why Laverne is standing in that bowl right now. Everyone's perplexed and confused about this weather that's coming. One thing I did ask Lester to help me do is stack up those limbs out here. And what I can do at some point when it's done being, like it's blowing in the next 24 hours. After that, when it's just cold and it's just lurking here, I can start a fire in the pasture of that. I technically could start one of those bales of hay on fire, and that will also create some warmth. Not to the point that they're laying in it, nothing like that, but it does work. It does translate heat. And then tomorrow, after everything's blown in, because if I do it before, it's going to just destroy it, I will take a tarp and go across the front of that loafing shed and just leave those 2 little doors open. So tomorrow's high is 70 with a low of 22. So we are expecting some pretty torrential weather to bring this in. You will not see this till after it has passed. Hi, Indy. Hi, baby. Are you ready? Hi, Ernest. Y'all ready for the cold weather? They're like, yeah, we got our winter coats on. What about you, Annie Banani? That was really cute seeing you up there on that hay. She's like, do not mock me. Do not make fun of me. Okay, I'm sorry. It wasn't cute at all. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. No boops for us? Fine. Just fine. All right, back to work. I got fig row done. Those pipes done. I need to fix that one out there because it's a disaster. And keep going. Got to keep going. My beautiful garden is going to have to be sort of dismantled. I do have something that we're going to eat tomorrow night. Looky, looky. Purple cauliflower. Yes, we will have that for dinner. Hey, Daddy Long Legs. Hello. That should be another cauliflower coming up soon. Looky here. This one's behind. We got a couple of turnips ready. These are done, totally done. And dill, so much dill that I plan to freeze dry over the next couple of days. So lots of work to do. I got some broccoli coming up, but I hope I can harvest before it gets too cold. And we'll get all of this covered, all of that covered. Yeah, we gotta keep going. Fig row is covered, plants are covered, greenhouse is closed up with a pellet stove inside. Tonight we'll get horse blankets on. Animals have extra hay to eat and to cover up with. Pipes are all covered. Faucets are all covered. I do believe. Hose is disconnected, you know, all of that. We're as good as it's gonna get. Mother Nature, please be kind to us. Please be extra kind to us.